Early on in the development of Wrath of the Icons, we ended up landing on this really cool snake lady I designed for the second world boss, named Rhea. We thought her design would diversify our enemy cast a bit more, and, more importantly, have a significantly different battle style the player would have to deal with. At the time I was really excited, but it also got me thinking, how am I going to animate this? I have never made anything this convoluted before. We wanted her to have whip-like tongues, a stretchy posable tail that bites, and overall be very acrobatic and agile. Daunting, but I wanted to learn a lot more about rigging anyway, so I took up the challenge. Cleaned up the sketches, made some model sheets. We left her to the side for a bit while I worked on some more basic enemies for the game, and throughout that time I got better at some rigging techniques and useful constraints that I would apply to her later, like action constraints for the tongue shooting out. Most of my experience at that point was just standard IKs, but that wasn't going to cut it for something with the required posability this needed. So I did some research and discovered spline IKs, which seemingly is just what I needed. It took me a while to fully understand it though, but I got the hang of it. Awesome, it's doing exactly what I need it to. Why is its neck twisting? This got me stumped for a while. It seemed to be because the bone rolls of the middle segments don't twist along with the head bone, causing the isolated twisting and possibly where the global bone is pointing in the bone chain, compared to the tail head's bone roll. I tried everything to see if this could be fixed, until I saw some niche forum post from years ago saying it's just a consequence of spline IKs in Blender versus how they're done in Maya, so... However, there was hope. I saw that there was another method called bendy bones that I never heard of before that could also get a similar effect. It actually wasn't too bad, except that with how bendy bones work, it's applying to a single bone only rather than a bone chain like with spline IK. The stretchiness I got looked really great and the twisting artifacts were gone too, so I was getting somewhere. If I wanted to pose the center of the tail, I'd need two connecting bendy bones that allow me to pose the center and pose the head fully around with no twisting artifacts. Thankfully, I found a tutorial focusing on a posable bird neck, which was spot on to what I needed to do. I even had to dive into what Blender drivers were to make this tail model perfect. That was something. And so, I got a pretty dang cool rig. Not 100% perfect, but it's flexible enough to do what I need it to do for the animations. Thanks for hearing me yap about my sweet Rhea. If you want to hang out and chat with me and the devs, we have a public Discord right here. Follow us on our socials and make sure to give this video a like, comment, or share. It really helps us a lot. See ya!